Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. The life of Babyface, the notable hitmaker whose unbelievable music has been the soundtrack to innumerable romantic tales and diagram-busting hits. Yet past his mind-boggling vocation, there's a side of Babyface that few get to find in the present video. We're plunging into Babyface's lavish way of life, beginning with his stunning house, a home that radiates class and creative flair, ideal for a melodic virtuoso. We'll take a look at his great assortment of vehicles. Each ride is sleek and modern as the man himself from his fantastic profession. Achievements to his great total assets. Go along with us as we step inside the universe of Babyface, an excursion through extravagance, heritage, and the existence of an R&B legend. Babyface, celebrated as an American R&B legend, has cut out a renowned lifetime as a performer, artist, lyricist, and record maker, accumulating an amazing total of assets of $200 million, known for his productive results and also his unquestionable effect on the music industry. Babyface is frequently positioned among the best record makers of all time by various distributions. Past his job behind the scenes, his performance profession has moreover thrived with collections that grandstand his signature delicate and expressive vocal style, conveying sincere accounts on love connections and weakness that resound with fans. Overall, his accomplishments have been perceived with a large group of esteemed grants, including numerous Grammy wins, while his 2005 separation from Tracy Edmonds, his better half of 13 years, apparently accompanied a faltering monetary settlement of up to $100 million, checking it as one of the costliest big-name divorces in history. Child phase fluctuated. Speculations and persevering through impact in the music business have permitted him to modify his fortune consistently. Kenneth Brian Edmonds, generally known as Babyface, was brought into the world on April 10, 1958, in Indianapolis, Indiana, and grew up as the fifth of six children to guardians Marvin also. Barbara Edmonds, his mom, worked in a drug production line while his father unfortunately died from lung malignant growth when Babyface was in the 8th grade. An essential second that propelled him to seek after a lifelong in music. A modest youngster, Babyface tracked down comfort and self-articulation in songwriting, an inventive outlet that would turn into the groundwork of his incredible vocation. He went to North Vocal Secondary School, where he was nicknamed Babyface by funk performer Bootsy Collins, a reference to his young looks. Babyface's vocation started in the last part of the 1970s with the funk band Manchild. However, it was in the early 1980s, as an individual from the R&B bunch, The Bargain, that he started to leave his imprint. The Bargain acquainted him with future colleague Antonio La Reed, with whom he co-composed his most memorable significant hit Sluggish Jam for 12 p.m. Star in 1983. In the wake of leaving the arrangement in 1988, Babyface immediately rose as a stalwart maker, also musician for major R&B acts, creating hit tunes for craftsmen, for example, The Murmurs Rocks, and particularly Bobby Earthy Colored, whose collection Don't Be Savage hardened Babyface's standing as one of the business's most popular abilities, sending off his performance vocation with the collection Delicate Darling. In 1989, Babyface saw a good outcome with tracks like It's No Wrongdoing and Whip Allure, followed by the Triple Platinum collection for The Cool in You in 1993, which included the exemplary When Can I See You. Throughout the long term, he delivered a series of generally welcomed collections, including The Day in 1996, Christmas with Babyface in 1998, Face to Face in 2001, Developed and Attractive in 2005, A Playlist in 2007, and Return of the Delicate Darling in 2015. In April 2024, Babyface reported another Las Vegas visit through an Instagram video, including an energetic gesture to Nicole Kidman's AMC Theaters business, indicating to fans that he's still inventively roused and prepared to perform different tasks during the 1990s. Kenneth Babyface Edmonds hardened his impact on popular and R&B music, both as a productive independent craftsman and a force to be reckoned with, making graph-beating hits for the absolute greatest names of the 10 years he assumed a basic part in molding the signature sound of 90s music, teaming up with legends like Whitney Houston, Young Men, Two Men, and Toni Braxton, Furthermore, winning various GR grants along the way, his most memorable U.S. #1 hit came with Whitney Houston's I'm Your Child. This evening, in 1990, he circled back to Young Men, the Sue T. Double U Men's 1994 hit, I'll Have Intercourse With You, another melody that beat out everyone else. His influence stretched out into film with the soundtrack for the 1995 film Holding Up to Breathe Out, which included Whitney Houston's #1 single Breathe Out, and hits by craftsmen like Liquor and Mary J. Blige, further characterizing his inheritance. Babyface helped to establish LaFace Records with Antonio La Reed in 1989, a mark that marked and sent off the professions of significant abilities like Tender Loving Care. Toni Braxton and Usher Babyface was urgent in the progress of Tender Loving Care, who went on to sell more than 75 million records overall, with their second collection, Insane Provocative Cool, turning into the most elevated selling collection by an American young lady bunch. His nearby cooperation with Toni Braxton delivered her initial 2 collections, Toni Braxton, 1993, and Privileged Insights, 1996, which were both gigantic hits. Likewise took on a young attendant who might proceed to sell 65 million records, stamping him as one of R&B's lead driving specialists. Babyface proceeded with his pioneering venture by establishing Pop Keeps in 2009, marking Cask and JoJo, and conveying the namesake music through a 2013 arrangement with a One Music. Through these tasks, Babyface left a permanent imprint on the music business, not just impacting music, but also further solidifying his monetary steadiness and luxurious way of life. Manor in Bel Air, Los Angeles. In the core of Los Angeles' lofty Bel Air neighborhood lies a Mediterranean-style domain that has a place to the famous music maker and artist Kenneth Babyface Edmonds. This chateau, an 11,000 FD demonstration of extravagance and style, was created with careful detail and a clear creative vision. Babyface bought the parcel in February 1998 for $825,000. What's more, by 2000, he had changed it into a dazzling home. A structural magnum opus that mixes complexity with the solace of a family home. The venture into this terrific home starts with a sensational 2-fold level lobby that highlights double flights of stairs that lead carefully to the upper level. The space is enhanced with mosaic workmanship walls and exhibition-style terminations intended to show and safeguard a noteworthy assortment of models and antiquities on the primary floor. The bequest highlights an amazing, incredible room furnished with a comfortable chimney and a bar ideal for it. Engaging this room opens to a wraparound back deck, flawlessly consolidating indoor and outdoor living and offering clearing perspectives on the encompassing scene. An open eat-in kitchen supplements this region, planned with usefulness and warmth, ideal for family dinners or easygoing get-togethers. For more proper events, the house too incorporates a different lounge area, both fastidiously beautified to match the home's generally Mediterranean vibe. Additionally, situated on this floor is one of the 5 encased rooms, adding comfort and adaptability to the design. Higher up, there are 3 more rooms, including one that could undoubtedly be changed over into an office. The pièce de résistance on this level is the Expert Suite, a rich retreat ignoring the perfectly arranged lawn past the standard living spaces. The bequest is wealthy in conveniences that lift it to another degree of extravagance. A block wine merchant with a tasting room adds a component of exemplary class, ideal for engaging visitors or partaking in a peaceful night for diversion. There is likewise a cutting-edge home performance center giving a vivid encounter for film. Evenings, wellness lovers will appreciate the 2 separate exercise centers taking care of different exercise inclinations, and a lift gives simple admittance to each floor. Outside, the home is similarly enamoring. The patio has a completely prepared open-air kitchen ideal for open-air feasting with more than adequate seating regions for relaxing. The open-air space is created for both unwinding and diversion. A rich pool and spa region is outlined by normal rocks and quieting cascades, making a resort-like feel, while different fire pits add warmth and feeling to the scene. After over 20 years, Babyface chose to put this beleaguered treasure available in May 2022. He recorded the domain for $8 million later in November 2022. He changed the cost to $7,500,000 for a house in Bel Air, Los Angeles in May 2004. Babyface bought a shocking property in Los Angeles' restrictive Bel Air neighborhood. He gained the 7,508 FT, 5-bedroom, 6-bathroom bequest for more than $4 million. An exquisite, quiet retreat that consistently coordinates normal components and refined plan subtleties. The home's design embraces gritty earthenware materials that blend with the rich vegetation of the encompassing scene, making a natural yet refined vibe that mirrors an immortal instinct with regards to fashion. Upon entering the home, visitors are welcomed by a wood-board doorway that sets a warm, welcoming tone. The core of the house is the gourmet expert's kitchen, a space. Thanks for watching this video.